It's funny. Are you watching the internet stuff?
No.
Oh, it's great.
I don't watch any of that.
It's hilarious. Welcome to Appy Hour.
Hey-o.
It's Valentine's Day. It's February 14th, 2025.
Pretty good one.
Pretty good one.
Pretty good one.
What episode's this?
36.
36.
Getting up there.
We were interviewing a full stack software developer today, and he said he loved the podcast.
Oh, no.
We have a fan.
I'm glad somebody does.
That's awesome. You give him a shirt or something?
Yeah, obviously we're not doing it for views. We're doing it for impact.
Yeah.
Right? So if you're a potential client logging in to see what's going on, thank you for watching. If you do regularly listen and you're not involved and you're just curious, hey, thank you. But yeah, it gives you a good idea what the culture's like.
Yeah.
You know?
100%. That's why we do it.
And at least like a barometer on how big of a tool I am.
What's this Aaron guy actually like?
Just checking in. They're like, oh, geez.
Yeah, who the fuck is this?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
All right. We're going to start off with sales development rundown with Cam.
Yeah. I mean, just focusing on show rate, it never seems to fail. Like once you got one side of the house fixed, the appointment volume's good. We've been hitting that for a couple weeks straight. New people coming in and moving SDRs to BDRs. So it's very fluid. But yeah, we're focusing on show rate. So a couple of quick tips for people at home. It's always good to hang out on the call and make sure they accept your invite. That's huge. For us, that's one of the biggest things to get people to show up, make sure they got the email while you're on the call with them, get them to accept. Obviously, talking about price on the phone is a great way to get them to show up too. So that way they know it costs money, they know what to expect. And then just having, a full-bodied pitch, I think, is really the thing that we're working on. Where it's like you want to get it all out. Don't shortchange it. Don't take shortcuts in the pitch. Don't use sloppy phrases or easy words. For us, those are the things that help us stand out. So you tie all those together, you get, right around 50 to 60% show rate.
Yeah. For the way we've changed our pricing helps clear up some confusion too. Because if you, not all the time, but if you say like 4,500,
yeah,
it's 4,500.
You would assume.
And then some people, yeah, about 4,500, and then they, a month?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was a year. Dude, back in the day when the pricing ended in 250, when it was 4,250, it's like we're 4,150. Like I thought it was $41.50 a month. You're like, oh no. So that's why I always say, hey, make sure they know it's 4,500 or 4,500, something like that. Good way to get them to show up or not show up. If you can go ahead and prevent a bad meeting.
Yeah,
it's about as good as having a good meeting.
And it's a little different than like qualifying. It's not like we're scoping out these, annual revenues or like chasing people away because they're not like perfectly in the strike zone. It's just like we want them to have the
strike zone though.
It is the strike zone. It might be a little on the outside or a little high, but it's catching the zone, and for us, it's just like making sure they're aware who we are, what we do, what it costs, and they're down for it, kind of the basics.
Sales and growing your business like playing baseball. If all you can hit is off a tee, you suck.
Yeah.
You're not gonna make it.
Everyone can do that.
If you're a rep, you're getting cut. You're not gonna play on the team. And if you're a business owner or whatever, you are not gonna grow your business because pitches do not come on a tee.
They don't.
Some of them are down the middle, and you got to be ready for the ones that are down the middle. Don't fumble it. Don't screw it up. Don't trip over your words. Don't put your foot in your mouth.
Yeah.
But a lot of times you get a curveball, you get one on the edge, you get one a little bit outside of the zone, but the ump's gonna call it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So if you're the rep, it's like, yeah, no, there's a reward on that, but yeah. Owner's gonna go ahead and say, hey, that counts. You're gonna have to go and that counts against your number if you didn't close it, right?
There's usually two waves, right? The new people starting out where they literally don't know what they're doing yet, and they set up, anything they can. And then there's the rep who's good enough and they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
And they can get a yes anytime they want, and they choose to
walk away.
Yeah.
Power's being able to walk away.
That's it. which is a good thing. We've got good folks here. They can get people to say yes.
Yeah.
You know,
I love it. Yeah, it's good. The strike zone. That's the sales tip. Think about sales process like you're a hitter trying to hit home runs or get hits, and your sales meetings are pitches. And if your sales meeting gets pitched into the strike zone, that's ideal.
Sales tip.
it's true.
All right, what else? What's next?
All right, moving forward. New clients and new biz. Anything new today?
I think Sam's wrapping up a deal right now. Earlier today, I think we did get a deal. Let me scroll up here. Jeez, you got to go through so many sales.
Yeah.
So many sales appointments. Hey, before I get there, though, that email I sent out to everybody where we got a cold outreach email. Someone was trying to sell us. The subject was, you suck at suck at cold outreach. You got to blur this guy's name.
Yeah. So, yeah.
But yeah, go ahead and put it out there.
Oof.
You suck at cold outreach. Hello, Aaron. You absolutely suck at cold
Man, who the fuck is this?
I'm sold, dude.
What a pitch.
I'm sold. Love it. You organized the emails and sent countless. Nothing happened. You spent money and time. And ultimately, nothing happened. Daily. There should be a comma there. Daily. You get a handful of emails from companies like mine and you ignore them or say, I'm not interested. Get this. Companyowner.com has made 50 million ARR from cold outreach in 2 years. Bro, I love it.
And then the 50 million. It was awesome too.
I didn't even see this companyowner.com. That's the
autofill.
Template? Oh, my God.
The AI autofilled this companyowner.com and then 50 million after.
That's
I didn't even see that.
Completely
I didn't
fake.
notice that either.
Oh, that's brutal.
It hurts.
There's supposed to be a case study in there about how somebody made $50 million from two years. Anyway, then the next, do you want to build $135,000 to $150,000 pipeline a year? No.
I kind of want the 50 million one. Honestly.
What the hell?
What's the big drop off?
Why can't I have $50 million too?
187,000. That's bait and switch, dude. What the hell?
135,000 is the low end to 185. That band's down here.
Yeah.
Dude,
You
we're in
said
another
50 million.
We're in another universe.
Crazy.
50 mil.
Listen, the sad part is someone out there that resonates with, where they do probably spin their wheels and send a lot of stuff and getting. We had a client in the past who was sending out his second autobiography in the mail,
Nobody cares.
and he was wanting me to call on it and say, "Did anyone?" I made a couple of those calls, and no one got it.
Did
no
you get
one
my
cared.
autobiography?
No one
yet?
cared.
Nobody cares.
No one cared.
Nobody even cares about this. Let's be honest. There's a couple
It's
people
true.
that care about this. If you're watching this right now, it's because you care like right now about this.
Yeah.
But like, let's be real. We probably called you. You had a sales meeting or you're interviewing here, something, and it's topical. But I mean, if I just insult you, call you out by your name and say you suck,
Jesus.
and I made another guy $50 million, but I'm only going to make you a pipeline of 135. At least give me a mill, dude.
Yeah, that
give me a
sucks.
mill. Not 50. And then it ends with P.S. We contribute a bowl of dog food for each response we get. What?
Jesus.
I told the guys that's strategically written.
Yeah.
It doesn't say we donate. It says we contribute. I contribute bowls of dog food to my dog too.
Yeah.
For every deal we sell. We contribute money to a great cause every new customer we get, which is paying our employee salaries.
Let me tell you, my dog eats like a king. It's great.
What?
Yeah. We're good. We're covered. God.
Anyway, so for new biz, we got a new roofing client in Oklahoma City, and we're super excited to work with them. Cool guys.
I think
And
Colorado
I'm gonna
Springs?
go contribute a bowl of dog food to some.
You used to do that or something. Remember
I
that?
tried doing it. Nobody cared.
Yeah. It wasn't a big deal.
We had a thing earlier. I was like, yeah, maybe if they care. And again, it was a little bit of a sales strategy or tactic. We do give money, to other stuff, but I think it's better to do it kind of in private. And not
Sure.
Kind of. It's hard because you want people to know you're doing it, but also if you're doing it for
The clout.
a bunch of bragging and shit, it's kind of not how you're supposed to do it.
It was early on too, and it was like the client who signed up got to pick the charity donation. It was fun.
And you don't need to be proud of anything either because unless you're actually given enough money where it really hurts,
Yeah.
you're not really good. What's in the Bible, like the lady gives like nothing. Jesus says like she's given more than everybody because like she actually felt.
Yeah.
She feels the difference.
It's the only thing she has.
If you're giving extra off the top, hey, good for you. It's good, but it's not the percentage value to the individual person. It means a whole lot more than just the total amount.
Yeah.
Anyway, for real, that's a life tip.
Nice.
That's why the
Life tip.
government takes 30%, 33% or something, right?
Yeah, I know.
Makes it hurt.
Oh man, don't get me started.
We're already that early in the podcast.
We don't know what they got on us.
I actually just uploaded that.
Did you?
I threw it in there.
Is it?
yeah.
Could you believe she said that?
No, I can't. Yeah.
We don't know what they got on us.
Poor choice of words right there.
I'm sure she meant something else.
I think it was probably the right choice of words. She intended to say that, yeah.
Moving forward, close deals and proposals.
Yeah, let's check it. Teams. Laura says the deck is ready. I'm gonna go do that.
Hey, yo.
I like. Man, the sound effects are just so cool.
Yeah, I love that one.
I'm pretty excited. It's a couple guys' first day today doing the all-team update.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Make them stand up and pretend that they have to. Hey, all right, now you're the new employee. All right, now let's see your slide. Here's your slide. I should leave.
Oh man.
I should do like
Don't
an
do that to him.
empty slide for Brett in Thailand. Be like, all right, Brett, here's your slide, and then bring it up and it's empty. Be like, oh, Brett, ooh, yikes.
Tyler's gonna say, "Well, today is my 5th day."
Yeah, true. Proposals today. Kirby Risk 3600 ARR for licensing. West Coast Mechanical $12,900 HVC proposal. Elite Roofing 3 separate proposals. $975 in repairs. $14,950 for, I'm assuming, the owner's roof if it's a residential roof, and then $149,000 for the commercial roof. That's a good way to go about it. Hey, we'll do your commercial roof for your company. We'll also do your
I think
your
Nick
personal roof.
Statuto coined that term, the 2-for-1 special.
2 for 1.
He's good
2
at
for 1
those.
Statuto.
Yeah.
There's 100,000 apartment complexes in Wildwood, Missouri.
Oh my God.
It's found
It's
every
either-
single one of
It's
them.
either Wildwood or Chippewa. He always gets like downtown, or like the West County you can get.
I still crack up that he's like, "Yeah, this apartment complex had a tree go through it," and then one of our reps go, "Hey, that's my apartment complex. That was my building."
Yeah.
Nick's pretty good.
That's awesome.
And then Bulldog Cleaning 4 proposals. 12. I don't know, about 1,300 monthly recurring, 4,200 monthly recurring, 34 monthly recurring, and 7,900 monthly.
I'm really rooting
recurring.
for those guys.
I like
think
'em.
Dylan Mobley's on that account.
Dylan's
Crushing it. I know Bulldog, when he signed up, really excited to get some meetings that he'd never gotten before, that he'd always hoped he'd
Got
gotten.
some fresh
So,
blood in there.
yeah, I'm really pulling for those guys.
And I guess it was just a big day for contracting, not IT. Red Road's got one out for $1,276. That was a 410. That was probably after we wrapped up the podcast. They want to start 4-1. So cool. That's another closed deal. Or will be a closed deal. Let's go to close. Red Road's for about 1,000. I think we talked about that yesterday.
Yeah.
So a quiet day for closed deals, but a lot of proposals. Means closed deals next week.
Yep.
All right, what else?
All right, current events. Rolling right in.
There's nothing going on right now.
We covered it all yesterday, I'm sure. I haven't checked the news at all today. Anything good? Anything good?
I don't know, man.
we
It's
don't
like
know.
everything's on fire, I think everybody's really, really scared about what's going to happen. I think we are to a point where there is so much corruption and stealing that has been going on. I don't even know if they can really tell us, because I think it would be devastating to society.
Cause a revolution or something? Is that what people are saying?
I mean, it's depending on who you read or whatever. There's a large group of people who are calling this the Second American Revolution right now, because it's like people taking the money back.
It's actually funny if you phrase it like that. I'm sure both sides would be like, "Yeah, we need a reset."
The reset gets tossed around a lot too.
Yeah,
The great reset stuff.
Oh man.
Yeah. Who knows, man? It's weird. But what? Again, one way or another. I have a Tesla. I really don't care. I'm not, major fan. Like, people can be wrong and all that stuff. I did like that Elon Musk. I think we talked about it. He made a mistake, and he's like, "Yeah, I made a mistake. We fixed it." Like,
no.
cool.
He spoke on the country or whatever.
Yeah, whatever. That's good. I think it's pressing the issues of like what are judges allowed to do? Can judges like really stop the executive branch from, doing things? That's getting tested a lot right now. Some of the judges have connections to some of the funds that have been getting funneled. The judge isn't necessarily, whatever, but a family member or a spouse. I saw something crazy about. I mean, it was trillions of dollars of Medicaid and some type of Medicaid or Medicare or whatever was going to overseas to people.
Yeah.
And allegedly, it like just doesn't exist.
Huh.
Like it just.
Like, I don't know.
It's like we just get it back. Like when you start talking about trillions of dollars, that is just freaking crazy.
I don't know. I guess my take is like I'm just not surprised by any of it. I think illogically we can assume a lot of that stuff was going on. Now you're just hearing about it. It's out in the open.
No, I think here it is. The U.S. government sent $2.7 trillion in Medicare and Medicaid money overseas to people who are not eligible to receive it. That's 8% of our national debt.
Dang.
What?
And I mean,
what?
that's crazy. 8%.
8%. That's it. That they found. And then the other big thing is they're auditing the IRS. Did you hear that?
No, but
They sent Doge in to audit the IRS.
Cool.
I think that's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
I mean, if people get audited, shouldn't they get audited?
Yeah, 100%.
Right.
We talked about that yesterday.
I think the word that they
Reciprocity.
used was a raid. They're raiding the IRS.
Ooh. Little World of Warcraft, huh?
That's right.
Ugh, yeah, man.
Start the raid.
Dude, what did I say? $2.7 trillion, 8% of our debt. I mean, that's approaching 10%. Take that off the top. That's great. That's
Well, and even if you reinvested that money into actual, American citizens here who need
Or just
help,
don't just reduce the
crazy.
tax burden then by that much. Done.
nuts.
Done.
I did see, I guess they uncovered 2,300 new pages that were classified for the JFK assassination. And it was
They're saying
significant
there's
enough.
Two guys now?
Yeah, Trump ordered a special counsel to reopen an investigation.
Yeah. Is the stuff released? He said in
No,
2
no,
weeks.
it's not
I
released.
think that's a big criticism I've got. You start talking about how you're going to release it. Release it.
Right.
Don't just tease it.
Yeah. Well, if it's damaging to the U.S., do you think you should?
Man.
Well,
And-
you just got to say, look, we'll look at it, and if it I'll release it if it doesn't basically destroy
Like if
our
it,
country.
for example, if it was an inside job and we know about it now,
I have my
probably
own
wouldn't
speculation.
release
I
that.
think it's got to be an inside job at this point, right?
Aliens.
Aliens?
CIA.
You think aliens got JFK?
No, I think that he knew too much information about it.
His brain.
Oh, yeah.
His brain is missing. It's been missing since almost after he died.
About aliens? You think it's about aliens?
Yeah.
Was
Knew about it?
was he the one who was with Marilyn Monroe? Or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. And apparently, I mean, there's a whole rabbit hole there. We
Was he a
don't need to go-
proponent of addressing the Federal Reserve? Or the gold standard or the silver standard or something like that?
I think that was a couple waves before him. I think it was already settled.
Yeah, but was he wanting to bring it back?
Maybe.
Here's the deal. Regardless, and I don't know because I'm ignorant and I should know more. Anytime anybody talks about the Federal Reserve, that person is dead.
Yeah.
They're dead.
Also, have you seen-
They're out of the running again. Like Ron Paul talked about that a lot, and they're talking about putting him in charge of it, right? Which I kind of like having somebody that hates something be in charge of it.
We've done that.
You're like a reluctant, yeah. You're a big, you're critical of it or whatever, and you think you can make changes.
You do it.
You do it.
Yeah, 100%.
But he mentioned that when he was running whatever many years ago, and that like they cut technical difficulties and like they pulled him out. Oh, we got to go to commercial break. Bob, you never saw him again. He was like irrelevant and old and senile then.
Poor guy.
Yeah, you're not allowed to talk about that stuff because they're not federal. It's not a federal entity, private. They can print money whenever they feel like it. They can change. They change the interest rates whenever they feel like it.
Right? Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
How
No,
does that work?
it doesn't. You can't build wealth. Anytime anybody's catching up, they just freaking crash the economy. You spend all your money because everything gets inflated, and the rich guys buy everything at half cost.
Oh, dude, it was a pandemic.
Yeah. You're seeing it now. Did you see the Jamie Dimon guy, J.P. Morgan Chase?
I heard something.
He doesn't care if you don't want to come back to the office. You're coming back to the office, or you can work somewhere else.
I don't know. Kind of like that. Yeah.
And here's the deal. If you're so good at working that you could do it from home and whatever, and there's not somebody who's better than you working in the office, you're going to get to do what you want to do.
Yeah.
But I think the young people, right, 20s and 30s, even in the 40s, I think like there's the sentiment that just leave me alone, let me do my job. And if I do my job, I can work here. And if I can't do my job, they'll just fire me. And I don't think people understand like how much small businesses like care and are trying to get you to just do your job in the first place.
Right.
Like, dude, if we follow that policy, like half the people would get terminated like immediately.
Right.
The workforce would just disappear.
Because no one wants to work.
Yeah. So no corrective action plan, just gone.
Yeah.
Okay. No. Oh, my I got a flat tire or this happened. Or like, dude, you said.
If you do
your job, you can't do it. Or, hey, I had this like family emergency or whatever. Or blah, Or it's just ridiculous. There's somewhere in between. I respect and I think kind of like we do having one remote day a week at least, and it's mandatory is good. I think it scratches that itch. But we keep bringing people in here and they're interviewing them, and they're like, "This is cool. I like this."
Yeah.
Talking to people, guys have good culture and all that stuff.
I think it's fresh. People like, social atmospheres. We've got a pretty social office. It's good culture. People working hard. People want to be a part of it.
But anyway, I sent that newspaper article. It was like somebody bought the big vacant building or the whatever, a while ago in Clayton or something like that. Bought it.
Oh, I saw that.
Now it's like super rented out.
Yeah.
Everybody resetting the market and blah blah.
Yep.
Told you all you guys.
Yep.
They're gonna crash this. They're gonna buy everybody's stuff, and then whoop-de-doo.
Corporate takeover, man.
It's over, boys. Time to come back and rent my buildings
That's
again.
it.
Yeah.
Actually, BJC did that. My mom worked there. They built a brand new multi-million-dollar office building.
Yeah.
West County off 141. They never even used it because COVID happened. They shut down. The building got finished, and now they are leasing it out. It's not even a BJC. I think they used part of it, but like other companies can rent there too.
It's
And
crazy.
like they got a steal. They were going to use it, and they realized they could keep 40% of their employees at home.
Wild.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's Valentine's Day. Matt, what are you doing for Valentine's Day?
We are making homemade pizzas, which is something that we haven't attempted in a long time. So we'll see how it goes.
What kind of pizza guy are you? What kind of?
So we got the dough, and so I might have to watch a YouTube tutorial because I don't want that to land on the kitchen floor.
Yeah.
I'm going to swing that around and put it all together. Yeah, I think we got some hamburger, pepperoni, and bacon.
Hey.
So.
Yeah.
And then
That's all you need.
the key touch is we got the mozzarella sticks,
Yeah.
and we're going to roll it into the crust.
Stuffed crust.
Yes.
Yeah, do some stuffed crust.
Yeah.
Have some water available. You're gonna be thirsty. Pepperoni,
Some Tums.
sausage,
Some
and bacon,
Tums.
or whatever. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. That's. I had to take Tums last night.
Yeah.
It sucks, dude. I'm. You turn 30 years old and you fall apart.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you could probably take better care of yourself, but still, I just could eat the worst stuff.
The worst.
So spicy and
Cheese
oily
and grease. And
I miss
nothing.
it. Yeah.
Now it's heartburn.
Nothing. I do. I actively avoid foods now that I used to love. It's like it just hurts me so bad.
So old.
So bad. With the exception of tonight, we're doing our tradition is we do the Emo's heart pizza.
There you go.
Oh.
There's like a heart-shaped pizza. You
What's that, like $50?
I think it's like $30. It's a
Oh,
good deal.
only
You get-
30?
You get like 20 T-Revs and 20 of those little cinnamon things.
Oh,
and
that's all right.
a pizza. Yeah, not
That's a
bad.
good deal. Yeah.
Is it like a medium pizza, large pizza?
I don't know. It's heart shaped. So hard to tell. It's not a square.
I love Emos.
You know,
It's good next
I liked it better in the 1990s, not the 2000s. It's gone downhill. a little
Something did change. Yeah.
Think so?
I
when they
feel
stopped
that.
making their own dressing, I think.
Oh,
You
I
notice
love their dressing.
It's pre-made now. It's like
Oh, I
comes
don't
from
care.
a
I love it.
factory.
It's amazing.
That homemade ranch. You know I'm a ranch guy.
No, it's house.
Yeah, it's all about the
House
house.
dressing.
You dip your
It's
pizza on house
candy.
dressing? That's weird.
Well,
I don't dip my pizza at all. I just eat it.
You
like
don't dip your
normal.
pizza on anything.
No, just eat it. Normal person.
Hot sauce ranch.
I did see somebody do this before, and I tried it, and it actually was pretty good. I'm ashamed to say. They made the salad, they shook it up
Yeah.
with the house dressing and stuff, and they grabbed a little bit and put it on the pizza. Took the pizza, bit it.
Huh.
Yeah,
And
I've
Give it
I
a
was
little
like-
crunch or something.
Oh, it's crunchy, cheesy,
Yeah.
bacony, salady,
That
cheesy.
actually sounds
with the
kinda good.
sweet dressing.
Yeah.
It was good.
I saw a guy who takes leftover Emo's pizza and puts the topping sides in and then puts it in a panini press. And he makes like an Emo's panini with his leftovers. Looks good.
Got to get a pizzazz. I love the.
Oh,
we'll get going soon.
pizzazz.
Emo's pizza on a pizzazz.
Yep.
Stupendous. My kids and wifey kids made me homemade like Auntie Anne's style
Oh, cool.
pretzels.
nice.
Pretty good. Really good.
So what about you, Aaron? You guys got any plans?
Dude, I'm gonna go to bed. My kids didn't go to bed until like 2 or 3, and everybody was up crying, and I'm exhausted right now. I actually probably finally got to sleep last night after nobody was going to bed night, so I just stood up and worked. I probably got to bed last night around like 3:30 or 4.
Yeah. I had that one a couple nights ago. It was rough.
And I was so tired from the night before from people staying up that I actually started to go to sleep around 8:30.
Nice.
You got a little nap in first.
I napped for like an hour, and then people got all cranked up,
Yeah.
and it was ruined. Ruined it.
I hate it when that happens. It's so frustrating.
Like I don't
It's like
wanna-
you're so tired, dude. Go to sleep. Please.
No. Never.
That Twilight power is unbelievable. I don't know. I haven't really gotten a good grip on it yet.
You just gotta start laughing. Just like this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
Usually I keep telling myself it's almost over. Like the worse it gets, the closer they are to just passing out. And
Let it all out.
oh, dude, I was up till like 4:30 the other night, midnight to 4:30 with Augie. It was
I had one. There was only one time with Ronan that he went on for like 25 minutes, like a true, like what they call it, colic, whatever
Yeah.
it is. And ever since then, not an issue at all. Actually, screw this. Ever since then, not an issue. But like I was distraught. I was like, what do I do?
right.
What am I gonna do, man?
Panic sets in for a
Yeah.
second. Yeah,
Sometimes they just freak out,
that's it.
and you got to hold them and try to do everything you can. But if they really just want to freak out, they're just gonna freak out. All right, so. PCE Solutions closed a deal for $4,797 per month.
Oh, baby.
Boom. I love that. Just in time for renewal.
That's it.
Got to go ask him to
Give him a call.
come back. Great job. I love it, like the Oscars.
It's over. Matt
All
says
right.
shut it down.
He's got to go get ready for all team. All right, see ya.